Cheap binoculars. Are they any good? Let's find out. Hello, my name is Jason. Welcome to my channel, Small Optics, the channel that's all about you, the new astronomer. And in this video, I'm going to be looking at these. Now, I ordered these purely on what the spec sheet said, because the spec sheet was quite impressive really for a pair of binoculars that cost me around about £27. So without further ado, let's unwrap these and see what we've got. And you also may have noticed that I'm a little bit strapped up here. I had a bit of an accident with, let's just say I had a bit of an accident with some glass, and finished up in in A&E for the afternoon. So anyway, the show must go on and all that lot, so let's get back. Okay, right then, let's see what we've got here. Like I said, the spec sheet on these is just something else for the money. They claim to be fully multi-coated. The size is another reason why I bought it. The aperture, which are 50s. Wow, they certainly packed these up. Let's get into that. There we go. Wasn't too much damage. It looks like Christmas time, isn't it? It's like my birthday all of a sudden. Right then. Wow, this is some packaging. I'm saying it's some packaging, and I hope it was going to be a little bit more than this really, to say it's optics that are through the post. Even though these haven't come that far actually, they're actually from up the road, from a place called Alfreton. Right then, let's get the box out. I think we're coming out nearly there. So I'm a bit hampered with this bit of an injury I've got here, but hey, there we go. That's what we want to see. Okay, right. We have here a pair of 12 by 50 binoculars. Now, I've obviously got these for astronomy. I'm not going to go into too much of benefits of having binoculars for astronomy. I'm going to be doing a separate video very soon, how to use binoculars and get the very best from them. But for now, we'll just do a quick review on these. And like I say, I bought them purely full of specs. So if we just have a quick rundown on, let's put some glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, we've got magnification 12 objective, 50mm. It's just a standard prism, BK7 prism. Fully multi-coated, which is you know, a really good thing. We've got material, plastic and rubber, and it's a alloy casing. So that's about it. Oh, the exit pupil's 4.1, which ain't too bad. And it looks like it's a 10mm eye relief. So, you know, I'll probably put a full rundown of the specs on screen. That's a lot of specs for £27. So anyway, that's enough of the boring box. Let's see what these things look like. I'm quite worried actually. I am slightly concerned. Like I say, they do seem a bit too good to be true. So what have we got? Anything else? A few instructions in there. A bit of silica gel. Whatever you do, don't eat silica gel. Very bad for you. Right, so we've got a few instructions. Don't think we really need those. Just explains what they're for, blah blah blah, general care and all that lot. Anyway, that's the boring part. Let's have a look at this. Right, the bag it comes in. It's your typical, that kind of material bag, you know, the type I'm talking. It's kind of the stuff that's almost made of the same material that the strap's made of. And as you can see, I got these from a place called UK Hobby Store, and they do sell these on Amazon as well. They have got a store on Amazon. Whether they do it in other countries, I'm not quite sure about that. So anyway, so we got a handy little bag. I mean, it's not that substantial, this bag. I didn't expect it to be. I mean, there's absolutely zero protection for the binoculars themselves. It's a very thin bag. But I'm going to be just using this mainly as a dust cover. You know, it's than actual, because it's virtually going to go in from here to outside. Outside the back door, should I say. Okay, let's have a look. Now we're in a bag. Try not to knock me poorly thumb. Well, the weight is lovely for them. They're not too heavy. A few more bits and pieces in here. What's that? That's advertising. Outside lighting. Oh. Well, as astronomers, we're not very keen on outside lighting, so I don't want that. Right then, so that's the bag. Like I said, there's nothing else in there. There's no pockets or anything. It's just a very, very basic bag. Like I say, it's more of a dust cover than a actual protecting your binoculars, really. Let's put them to one side. Right then, here we go. Let's have a look what we've got in here. Oh, I'm really impressed, actually. Wow. Ah, well, I found an immediate flaw with them. Don't know whether that has just come off in the bag. Yeah, right, well. We've got, it's not a great issue, like. It's not a major problem, but we've got very loose dust covers. I mean, to the point of, yeah. That's not a problem. I have come across this before. And one thing you can do is just put a couple of layers of insulation tape around the inside, and it'll just grip them better. Anyway, that's not. I can live with that. All right, these feel these feel incredibly nice for the money. Wow. Lovely coatings. You can see I don't know if you can see they are coated, and they are. And I mean, I can see the internals of the binocular, which is always a good sign, really. Because that's the whole idea of these things, is they're doing the reflective coating is doing the bang opposite what a mirror would do, you see. Instead of reflecting light back off, they're just letting the light go through. And at first glance, I mean, the dioptic is lovely and smooth. Let's try the focusing. Well, that is beautiful. I mean, that, honestly, that feels like, you know, a quality focuser. That's lovely and smooth. I wish my telescope focus was as smooth as that. Wow. Ooh, just caught me a little bit. Caught my thumb there a little bit. That hurt. Yeah. At first glance, these look fantastic. I mean, they are ticking all the boxes. They feel a lot more expensive than what they actually are. I mean, you would never guess that these were £27, really. I mean, I'd definitely, you know, I'd say they were £60 at least. You know, I'm not saying they're the finest quality binoculars there is, but they're really impressed with how they feel. I mean, the ultimate test, obviously, is looking through them, and unfortunately, it's dark as I'm filming this now, but for you, the magic of YouTube, we'll just snip straight to the daylight in a minute, and I'll give them a test, because that's the ultimate test. I'm a little bit worried because they have come through the post, and binoculars can be, you know, a little bit delicate, especially if you drop. You don't want to be dropping binoculars, because if you start knocking prisms out for alignment, you're in a whole world of trouble. So, but as feel goes, they feel nice. This isn't a very thick rubber coating that's on it. It's a very thin rubber coating. Like I say, the optics look nice on it. They are coated. Have we got to? Yeah, I mean, they usually just pull off. Great stuff. That's a little adapter for a tripod mount. I might have got. Have I got one of those? Yeah. If you got one of these, very cheap, pick them up. They just will fit onto the top of a tripod, and then you attach your binoculars into that there like that. You get away with not using a tripod with these. They're not particularly heavy, but if you're doing any kind of photography with them, then obviously I will mount them on a tripod. But wow, I mean, like I say, the big test now is actually looking through these things, which I'm a little bit nervous about, but we'll give them a go. Well, it's day 2 and I've had a bit of a play with these. I've managed to get outside. It's been a nice day today. And are they any good? They get an injured thumbs up from me. For the price, they perform like a pair of binoculars. A lot more expensive. They really do. Going in sharp focus. The setup were pretty much out of the box, and I was seeing, which is what you expect from binoculars. Okay, what you expect from binoculars is to put them up to your eyes and see a nice, crisp, sharp image magnified closer to you, and that's exactly what you're getting from these. So I you know, I can't fault them. You may have noticed also they do have the lens covers off and they're not falling off. So that just proves to you all I've done is put a little bit of tape in there that does solve that little problem. Well, that about wraps it up for this one. I hope you find this video of some use and you get something from it. Like I say, just when buying binoculars, when it comes to budget binoculars, just stick to that £30 mark. Don't go below that, and just, you know, make sure the optics are fully coated. That's just one of the keys you've got to look for. Key things you should be looking for, should I say. So I will be doing a follow-up videos on astronomy with binoculars. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that bell button, and because you don't want to miss that one, because there's a lot of things that you can do in astronomy with binoculars. In the meantime, happy stargazing all. I hope to see you on the next video. See you soon. Take care.